Movies and science have been partnered ever since there have been movies. You can go back to George Méliès and the Man in the Moon movies, the Trip to the Moon movies. And they didn't know much about science or space travel, but they knew that they had to make it scientific because this was the moon, this was right out there. And so the idea that science and filmmaking have been together has been so important to movies, but to science, maybe not so much. I think it's important for science to take advantage of the power, the spellbinding power of making movies and get their bits in there, because that's how a lot of people learn about science. I think there's this image of scientists as people who are so brilliant and they sit in their laboratories and think up things, but when it comes to explaining to the rest of the world, we're all at a loss as to what they're doing. That's why scientists, whose work is so important to every single thing we do, I couldn't be talking to people this way were it not for science. That's why science has to be able to tell its stories just the way that movies do. I can't tell you how excited I am. This is like the graduate school I did not ever have, and there may be credits out there for me somewhere. I'm going to learn so much along with the audience, and then everybody takes it home. It's like ants taking food back to the ant nest. You've got a little nugget about this, you've got a little factoid about that, and you spread it and send it around, and everybody gets excited about science that way. Oh, my favorite sci-fi movie. I do have a soft spot for Them.
So hideous, there is no word to describe them.
Which is a movie about atomically giant engineered ants who live in Southern California. They're out in Joshua Tree, they're crawling through the tunnels of the Los Angeles River, and it's so preposterous that you have to be kind of fond of it. The science fiction movies that are closer to home, like things that could really happen, they kind of unnerve me. But the preposterous stuff I really have a good time with.